Hey there, Chumra. Yeah, we've got plenty of snow here as well. I haven't decided if I'm going to commute into the office tomorrow or not. I may I may choose to work from home. Even if I'm supposed to go into the office. We'll see. And, we'll take down that countdown timer. Ah. I'd imagine you're well set up for that, though. Alright, what? Oh yeah, that's the schism. Which isn't really a thing we're too worried about. Ah, okay. At 10k, that's quite the hike. So we're short on some pop needs. Short on fur. Alright, we send all our fur... We sell all our fur in France. Yeah. Jeez. Well, it'll be good exercise at least. I guess get yourself a sleigh. Hmm. Yeah, their turn to have a giggle. What was I doing? Yes, I wanted to go look at goods. It's my stuff in the Paris market. Well, I apparently can't import it. Oh, because it's all getting... I guess it's all getting snapped up by the Paris market, so I can't export it to the Cologne market. That makes sense. Do I have spare peasants here? Seems like it. So we could expand this RGO without too much trouble. Let's add like 3 more levels of fur. Actually, we'll leave it at 2. What's my control over there anyway? Well, 33%. Still not bad. Did I ever build a library, by the way? We do have a library here. Good. Alright, in that case, let's increase the amount of tools we make. Although our tools well covered. It's kind of a bit of an oversupply of tools. But I guess we could export the tools elsewhere. What about furniture? Is there a oversupply of furniture? Slightly. Weapons? Quite a substantial oversupply of weapons. We don't make much off of our glass, that's for sure. About the beer. Massive oversupply of beer. Let's see. Sort by profitability? Now, liquor is oversupplied as well. Yeah. Well, our RGO here in Luxembourg is iron, which goes into the tools. Why don't I expand the iron RGO and we'll expand the tool making. Those are both in the... It's in the same county, so it should be good. Alright, I had my spy in Stavro Malmedy, but there is nothing to take. Yeah, just like Wiki 3. Yeah, actually, we could look into that. Yeah, our carpenters need tools. What about paper? No tools in the paper. The tanners like tools. And they also like our wild game, which we make. Although we would do better with cows. You guys eat tools as well. Yeah, so we should have a good advantage on tools and weapons, one would think. Something else I would like to do is find ways to boost our literacy. So we have our scriptorum, we have our temple, we even have a hospital, and a monastery, which also boosts literacy. And I've even built the library, which is another literacy booster. I don't think there's anything else I could build. Unless this stuff boosts literacy somehow. No. Are there literacy buildings under this stuff? No, these are all ways to get different goods by expensively get other goods that would otherwise be unavailable. Yeah, okay. Neither of those would increase literacy. So if I want to increase my literacy further, I would have to found another town somewhere, which would cost money. Oh. Ah, our daughter has come of age. We could send her off to a nunnery. Is that our first child? Marry you off to a noble. Well, these are all people within our county, right? Marrying into the Burgundians could be good. Burgundy was a pretty major power. Well, look at Savoy is coming along too. Upper Bavaria seems to be having some troubles. Savoy, Franche-Comté, or Burgundy? Let's marry into the Burgundian. Oh, it's even the heir. Did they accept? Yeah, okay. Nice. Maybe we should improve our opinions with Burgundy as well. Dang, we're short on books. It's not us who's short, it's the market. Which is going to be a bit tricky. Pretty new. So what happened if I were to create a market in Luxembourg? Would that, like, carve out a little hole in the middle here? Towards capital economy. I think this makes the burgers happy. What does capital economy give me? Reduce building costs, food costs go down. Oh, food production goes down. Bank interest goes up, but production efficiency goes up. Yeah, it doesn't tell you. It just says create a market. Like, okay, I guess I'll create a market. Price depends on the current market access at the location. Yeah, let's make a safety save here. Because the cost a base of 500. Yeah, it would make sense for it to tell you that, hey, there's a base cost of 500. So would it just... Oh, here we go. It tells you when you hover over it. We lack the money. So we could make a market in Luxembourg if we had a lot more money. No, we're going to keep the provinces we have. The ones I sold off were kind of off on the edge of my realm. We have okay control on all these regions. I think 20 is not terrible. No, I mean, it's pretty much the minimum, but it can certainly be worse. So make our population Luxembourg following Catholicism unhappy. I don't want to do that. Sure, we'll purchase some of the milk of the Virgin Mary. Could do our everyone's favorite thing, road building. It's quite shocking to see Jake refuse to show us his road building in that perspective game today. Roads, yeah, the most important thing. Yeah, our ability is grumpy. Oh. Bess. Alright, well, Bess, you're going to marry a king somewhere. Oh, geez, Wolgas is looking swole. But, let's marry Bess off to someone more local. Oh, the King of Brittany? Could do the Palatinate, Guilders. Let's do Franche-Comté. Robert de Bourgogne? 6 in line for the throne? I don't know. I don't know if that's good enough for Bess. Our ruler's second cousin. He's just a general, though. Courtier. Heir in the county of Baden. Ruler in the county of Baden. Alright. Alright, Bess, you're gonna marry a count. There you go, Bess. Oh, I was playing the Iroquois off stream, and with the Iroquois you can have 4 wives. So the amount of courtiers you generate is astronomical. It just countless and countless amounts of just random courtiers. So he kept getting the stupid pop-up to like educate children. Just hordes and hordes of children. Made me wish for a automate education button so you wouldn't have to keep clicking through it. They are, but they're a matriarchy, but men can still have 4 wives. Which didn't make a ton of sense to me, but whatever. Okay. I really don't like this screen. I wish it was a lot easier to see a lot of things at once. Basically, I'm looking to see... Oh, we could get guns. I'm looking to see if there's any other texts that give literacy. Legislative efficiency, forts. Oh, yes, I did. The old worlders started showing up. My Iroquois save is, I think, all the way to 16 something. It's quite advanced into the game, and so we're starting to pick up Western techs and institutions. Quite a lot of it was spent on Speed 5, just because at a certain point you settle everything you can access, and then you have nothing to do because you can't explore anything until you adopt some of the institutions. And even though you can have like a settlement with literally thousands of people right next to Terra Incognita, it will still not reveal. Yeah, the interacting with the unciv tribes is strange because you can like ally them and you can declare war on them. But they don't exist on the map. It's very bizarre. Oh no, it's all good. And when you go to war with them, you can extract money out of them afterwards. So I wonder if you might be able to do some exploity things going around and declaring war on uncivs and beating them up for gold. But it would be very tedious. I suppose you could even maybe take slaves? I didn't play around with slavery at all, so I'm not entirely sure. Let's increase ties with neighbors. I like the free opinion gain without having to send diplomats around. Divine revelations. Heavens bless us. Ignore this foolishness. We would gain legitimacy and move towards humanist. Yeah, but what about humanist? Ah, here's humanist. It boosts pop assimilation. I don't know why I would really care about humanist. If it gave me a benefit for technology or institution spread, then I'd be a lot keener on humanist. Is there anything I can do to... Oh, we can try stealing maps from them. Can't imagine they would have better maps than I do, but... Well, some useless maps, great. Should probably stop building the spy network. It's not going to do anything. You can finally hear me again. Hello, Agaris. Welcome, welcome. So I know a lot of people were saying I was very quiet, but I don't know. When I would listen back to my stream, I could hear myself, but I guess maybe that's just me. Maybe we just build up some RGOs. Should I just do the mass RGO builder? So do you still have to do triple the volume on my stream? I was just muted. Wow, okay. Well, there you go. I guess it's bad. If I get the consistent feedback, then there it is. So... yeah, let's just do the mass expand. Goodbye, money. Although it seems to be only expanding one thing. Try to expand RGO as much as possible. These days you double rather than triple, so it's still quiet. Maybe I need to up my audio boost even further? I don't know. So I don't really know why my audio comes out so quiet. Maybe I just mutter, that's all. I need to enunciate. Okay. Yeah, I can up our nobility satisfaction. What's here? Traveling preacher, you say? Ah, it's one of the Western Schisma events. Ah, we could become Cathars. Just lower overall. Okay. Well, I need more volume. We cannot allow Felix to continue. Just murder him. I don't want to get holy warred by everyone around him, so... goodbye, Felix. Is there a religious map mode? Diplomacy, population... no. Government map modes? Stability... no. Demography? Religion. This colors each country the color of its religion. Okay, well, there's no significant heresy yet. It's all very Catholic. Orthodox are where you would expect them to do. Oh yeah, there's the pagans. It'd be cool to do a pagan run at some point. Sphere. I want to party like it's 12:22. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was doing. I was trying to do a bit of a charm offensive with the Burgundians. Doesn't want to do an alliance with me. It's only -14. Our diplomatic status allows the creation of an alliance with Burgundy. Why would my diplomatic status not allow... Am I someone's vassal? Or is it because I'm part of the HRE? Current relations. Access belly targets. We have rivaled who? Bar, right. Or is it because of my existing alliances, maybe? Not sure. Alright, so what would it take to build another town? I guess I can figure out where... Next highest control spot is in Bastogne. Bastogne does have the pop for a town. We just need... lots of money. 273 money. We lack the $100 required. Apparently it only costs $100? So I need around 200 duckies. That's to downgrade confusing. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. They need to clear up some of their tooltips. Oh jeez, where are the tunes? Did I forget to turn it on? No, it's on. Music density is 100%. They don't have the they don't have the like the music player like a lot of the other like a lot of other Paradox titles do. And even Crisis in the Kremlin has a music player. They actually have a pretty nice music player. What does ignoring corruption do? Hurts the efficiency of our cabinet. Or we lose 7 stab. I think I'll just eat the corruption and efficiency. Doesn't seem that bad. It could be the music is bugged. So if I go... Oh, this is one I turned off. Game speed clock tick. Gosh, it's like a ticking clock noise. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, maybe reload. Yeah, let's save the game. And I'll even exit all the way to desktop. I have a nasty habit of leaving the game, playing the game and then going and stepping away to do something and then just leaving it running. So it had been running for like, I don't know, possibly a good 10 hours today, which, and I was probably only actively playing the game for like 3 or 4 hours. Well, that's definitely music. Sure, let's go with that. Though I'm pretty sure I hide my playtimes on Steam because I feel mildly embarrassed by the amount of hours I have in so many games. Most played Steam game, I think, is Crusader Kings 2. I think it's still my #1 game for hours. And it's something ridiculous like possibly 2,000 hours. Let's get a real number on that. Last played in 2022. Wow, I haven't played it in a long time. Ah, yeah. Playtime 1,486 hours of CK2. I'm pretty sure it's my most played game. Where would I go to see? Go collection? No. Sort by recent activity. I want to see my library, but my most played games. Does it not do that anymore? I swear there used to be a way to sort by most played games. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's oh, actually I think it's in my profile. View profile. Games. All my games. Ah, no, actually EU4. EU4 is my most played game at 1,700 hours. Which I'm actually surprised by. I really thought it was Crusader Kings. But yeah, EU4 at 1,700, Crusader Kings at 1,400, Battle Brothers at 1,100 hours, nearly 800 hours of Vicky 3, Shogun 500 hours. Somehow have 484 hours of Hearts of Iron 4. I really don't like that game. Well, actually, that I know how, because it takes forever to do anything in Hoi 4. And that, with those, the amount of hours on EU4 was over many years. Because I was playing EU4 when I lived in Russia. And that was like 2013. And had been playing it before I lived in Russia, so yeah. Because I think I played EU4 on launch, put it down for a number of years, picked it up again. I only did my world conquests, my one and only world conquest more recently. That was my Holy Roman Emperor run. Which I streamed most of, I think. I did take quite a bit of the world conquering off stream. And didn't learn anything about buying EUs. Hey, I mean, EU5 is pretty good on launch. I'm very happy with my purchase. I would for sure recommend this game to people who like grand strategy. Is it perfect? No, but nothing is. So, yeah, I'm very pleased with the game, as evidenced by what, like 3 streams in 3 days of this game. I'm not able to put in the hours as the same amount of hours as some other people, but I am very much enjoying the game. Okay. Yeah, we would just have to fight France. No biggie. Yeah, there is music, but it's very quiet. It's very plinky plonky. It's a shame because I like it. I just wish the music was more consistent in this game. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. It's pretty. It's a very solid game on launch. What is this? Clash between Thionville and Wallerfangen. The people of Thionville, launched staunch supporters of the Bourges, have recently clashed with Wallerfangen, avid followers of Rome. Both factions have now petitioned Count Wenzel on Luxembourg to take a clear stance on either side. Thionville is clearly right. Support the people of Wallerfangen. Yeah, I mean, compare that to a bunch of the EU4 DLC. Yes, gamers do love to complain. Or you say we're having none of it, which pisses everyone off. Which one supports Rome? Thionville staunch supporters of the Bourges have recently clashed with Wallerfangen. Alright, we will support Rome. Be good Catholics and be good Catholics in Luxembourg. Whatever the Pope says, goes. Ah, our boy, Marvin. It's come of age. Okay, our ruler's distant cousin. Okay, she's just a random courtier. Is there a sort by great power score? And she's just a random courtier. Random courtier. Random courtier, random courtier. I mean, probably if they were more significant, they would have already been married off. Hmm. A ruler's third cousin, a ruler's distant cousin. Third cousin, do we have a closer relation than third cousin? Third cousin, distant cousin, distant cousin, distant cousin. I don't even know what a third cousin is. Alright, well, let's marry the youngest third cousin. Here we go. From Rouncy. Yeah. There you go. There's your wife's son. Jeez, our Potter's Guild is not happy. Where is the Potter's Guild? Ah, there it is. What are the inputs anyway? Tools, lumber, and clay. We don't make any clay. This Potter's Guild doesn't really make any sense. It's free to tear a building down, which is nice. Is there any reason to tear it down, though? I guess if it's losing money. But I could just build other more profitable buildings instead. It would make us a good amount of money. Apparently the Papers Makers Guild would be quite the money maker. We do have bookbinders, so sure. Let's build a couple levels of paper makers. Unity of Faith, very good. We're rewarded for supporting the Catholic Church. Oh, right, it's up here under society, then religion. Yeah, we can use our Pope points to make saints, which do unclear things. Who are you? Why do I care that you died? Oh, because he was a cabinet member. Okay. I guess we care then. There's Jindrix. You can be our new cabinet member. We'll expand. Actually, there isn't much reason to expand more furs if we haven't employed everyone yet. I mean, we're in a huge market. We're part of the coal market. So we go to the is there a market view? Yeah. So this is us here. So we're part of this huge market. We're actually part of 3 markets. So Coln's the bigger one, but we have a little piece in the Paris market, and we have a little piece in the Bruges market. No, I'm actually not sure why Bouillon is in the Bruges market, but it is. So anyway, all to say, we are a very small piece of the pie. A new market underway. Merchants are trying to see the possibilities with a new market in Lund. Oh, Scania is independent. That's kind of cool. Under building limit. Yeah, if you don't have enough peasants, you're actually the place I want to build the settlement, because settlements have increase our pop growth. Yeah, Bitburg could use one as well. Commoner's getting uppity. Do I want free subjects? So with serfdom, we extract more wealth out of them. They eat more. Get more supply limit, we get more RGO. With free subjects, we lose out on tax revenue. Peasants eat less. They promote faster, which is nice. And our prosperity goes up. What does prosperity do again? Increases development of the location over time, makes it more likely to attract migration. What does development do? The higher the development, the more people can live there, and the more it can be exploited. Okay. Yeah. I think we go with these things happen. Get stuffed, nobles. Okay. Yeah, we have improved our relations with the Pope a fair bit. Good. Yeah. This is the Black Death coming along. Falling off the chart. Enact a law on imperial voting. Okay. We'll vote for a free electorate. Veneration of relics. Well, let's venerate those relics. It's going to take me a while to get those, the money for that extra town I wanted. I don't think we actually took the loan, did we? Yeah, no, we didn't. The monthly kick for the cash was enough for us to not take the loan. Papermaker's still making money, right? Yeah, they're making good dosh. I think I might actually be better with the animal parchment rather than fiber pulp paper. Well, it says we would make less money, so I guess we'll leave it as it is. Okay, we've lost our chancellor. Let's put that guy in charge. Alright, what am I gonna do? Isolate from allies? I mean, I don't really care to do that. Ah, Burgundy's a subject of France, so I can't curry. That's why I couldn't ally them. Okay. It all makes sense now. Let's make curry with Franche-Comté. And maybe Hainaut. Well, actually, we can make more curry. Well, Württemberg is getting swole. Let's curry with Lorraine. Going towards centralization. Yeah, let's move towards centralization. I mean, we're a pretty tiny country to be decentralized. If we decentralized at all, I think we would be, it'd be every Luxembourger state. Now, what I really want is to eat Trier. Are you still protected by Bohemia? Yeah. I would need to see Bohemia, like, fall off a cliff, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Well, we got our free electorate. I do have my markets fully automated, right? Yeah. We just don't really have much capacity at all. I mean, really, we're in the coal market. Oh, that's true. We could try sucking up to Bohemia. They're the #1 great power at the moment. Though they would not deign to ally us, because we are teeny tiny and very weak. What about Mouzon? Could I eat Mouzon? Ooh, we could eat Mouzon. Except we can't because they are a member of the HRE. Damn you. Damn you, game. Damn you, HRE, and not allowing us to do anything. Yeah, they're subject of Metz, so we would have to build our spy network in Metz. Metz also wouldn't be a bad candidate for eating stuff off of. I kind of hope some of my neighbors fall to heresy, because then that would make it a lot easier for me to go and take little bites of land out of people. Like, especially Trier. If Trier were to be a... Oh, I can enforce peace on Trier? Who's this? Just a random courtier. Yeah, but that would piss off Bohemia. And it's literally Bohemia, by the way, because the king of Bohemia is our older brother. Which I wonder what would happen if he were to die. Like, who's your heir? And he only has a single child. But his only child has a number of children as well. And yet, why don't we build a spy network in Bohemia? Maybe some underhanded things we can achieve. How's the population growth in Mirzik? Well, it's increased quite a bit. The settlement is helping. Same thing with Bitburg. Oh yeah, we should do our Luxembourg thing. Let's Sponsor the noble arts. Yeah, sure. Just makes the nobles happy. I like happy nobles. What was I doing? Yeah, I wanted to see if I could build more settlements. So why can't I build it here? Ireland has less than 5%. Is less than 5%. Ah, okay, so it has to be... It has to be an underpopulated settlement to even allow us to build the... or county to even allow us to build the that settlement thing. Which, fair enough. So how much do I like this guy? And do I care? No, we will deny that. Do I care enough to keep him around? I don't think we do. Off with his head. Or Shimon changes stance in debate. Yeah, the music was very all about that. And this is where I wish there was a like a music slider. The music is just all over the place. Yeah, and now it gets all quiet. Freaking game. Leon changes stance in debate in a positive way. Namur has insulted us, knowing full well that there is nothing I can do against Namur. Huh? The Republic of Tortana is doing that strategy with where like a bug looks like a more dangerous bug. Yeah, he's our older brother. So the King of Bohemia is our older brother. Are we? We're the Count of Luxembourg. Because we started out as the dual, as the king of both, although we were just running Luxembourg. Coming of age. I mean, she's our third cousin, so whatever. We could marry you off to a random local noble. Yeah, here you go, Bernhard. Here's your 16-year-old bride. Just medieval things. Provence praises our conviction. Glad someone has said it. A strong supporter of wait, but I'm supporter of the Catholic Church. The ongoing struggle Praise our people. They laud the resilience of Luxembourg and the strong faith we display in such unstable times. While their sweet words are an obvious ploy to secure our support, could still prove beneficial for us. Bourges is our pope. We gain opinion with France. Leverage this praise within the church. Let's leverage this praise within the church. So there's some mutual murder occurring here. Who's at war with who? It's a rival. Where can I see the wars you're engaged in? See, this really makes me think it's a war, but it's just the rival. Those are his alliances. So you're fighting someone, but you're not at war? Why is it so hard to see who they're at war with? So they're clearly at war. They're currently killing each other. Bar is their enemy. Okay. You can see who they have a casus belli against. What? War. Okay. Or is this still my relations? Where do I go to see their relations? Ah, maybe that was the problem. I was... Here we go. Okay. So it's Metz and Mouzon against Zweibrücken and Leiningen. So how do they end up with a war goal to take land? Why can't I enforce peace? We're not powerful enough, okay? So that's... this is Metz here. Who are you fighting against again? County of Leiningen. Who's your buddy Leiningen? It's Zweibrücken. Would you like to form a new defensive alliance? Will they call me into this war now? Because I think they are the defender. No, we don't have the diplomats. Is the war over? No, they're still fighting. We have another son. Let's arrange a royal marriage for you. Our ruler's third cousin. Do you have a spouse? Well, that's your vassal. How do I get them into the... I have no idea, Sergeant Pepper. Sorry. You're asking the wrong dude. If someone in chat knows, feel free to enlighten Sergeant Pepper. Heir of the County of Vendôme. Ooh. Well, why don't we marry a lovely heiress? Yeah, I don't know how you transfer... So I would actually like to know the answer, because Jahan can get rid of him. Would cost us some prestige. Sure, let's just quietly retire the guy. Chumro will be a much better diplomat. Yeah, because I would really like to know, because Momedi is annoyingly part of the Paris market, but I would like it to be in my market. Well, not my market, but at least in the Cologne market. I would want it to be in the same market. Similarly, these guys are in the Bruges market, but I would like them to be in the Cologne market. I don't know how you would go about that. Market of Nusha is 71. This impacts how much pull a market center has over a location. So I guess this is what decides. It's market pull. Market attraction, rather. Market access of Chateau 71 due to base. Transportation distance to market. Market language is German. Okay, so then why not Bruges? I guess the biggest one is the market access. So perhaps roads would help? And all this stuff does have roads. Except for Orchimont, but and do I have roads all the way to not all the way to Colm though. That would cost me 206 buckaroos. We could go to Bitburg. Or maybe the other way to look at it would be from here. It's quite a bit more expensive to go to Bitburg. Building this road here might bring these guys into my other market, so we'll go with that road instead. Let's go with the assured defense. Yeah, the Potter's Guild is unhappy. What else is new? Unity of Faith, great. Let's build a road to the Anden as well. See if I can't get these more isolated areas to flip. Because otherwise, the only other thing I could think to do would be to create a market in Luxembourg. But that would cost a lot of money. I'm not sure that it would even be a good thing to do. Markets with low food stockpile. Coal market is low. Well, you say it has a low food stockpile, but there's 1,700 food in the market. I guess it's losing quite a bit of food every month, but... So would it be another road to do this? It would. Ooh, we can embrace an institution. The institution of banking. Yes. A nice thing about being a small country like this is we will be able to absorb institutions quite quickly. Let's take a look at the text we have available. Am I from Toronto? No. And how dare you? How dare you, sir? That's a very offensive question. So Quebec then? Yes, I am from Quebec. I grew up in Gatineau. You heard an accent. Well, I am a Canadian from the Outaouais Valley. Chateau, yeah. I do speak French. Je suis un petit gars du coin. Well, maybe not un petit gars. I don't know. I grew up in Quebec. Weighted knights and army levies? Getting gunpowder would be nice. Actually, let's go see what is unlocked with banking. Colonial stuff, which we will never use. Diplo range. Just base clergy satisfaction is nice. All this boat stuff, we don't really care. Increased pop promotion speed is good. More minting, also good. More trade range, nice. Silver lead output, social ladder. Local pop promotion. Infiltrate administration. Support the rebels. Pound locks. Reduction of proximity. Ooh, thirst for knowledge. That is really good. The max literacy, because that's going to boost our tech gain. It's just checking to see if there are any other techs we want. Increase in trade capacity. And of course, there's all this gun stuff. Let's do... well, what is bureaucracy? It unlocks bureaucracy. So it allows a bunch of policies. Okay. This is a production method. Choose cloth and wood for paper. Okay, I think I want the trade capacity. And then next we want thirst for knowledge. And then everything else we can just kind of let things cook for a bit. Coming of age. Henri the West Luxembourg. Well, you can do whatever. Okay. It's done his stuff. It's gonna take us forever to assimilate these guys. We've managed to get 13 of them. Well, we could send a character to the Prussian Crusade. We can request a guarantee from the Duchy of Lorraine. Sure, let's ask for a guarantee from the Duchy of Lorraine. Be good to have someone to back us up. Still traumatized by that war in the last couple sessions there. Who was it who declared war on me? I think it was... Actually, I think it was Lorraine who declared war on me. Yeah, Lorraine declared war on me and lost these two provinces. I only survived by taking out as many loans as I could and hiring extremely expensive mercenaries. So did my road building help at all? Are you in a more useful market? No. You still think France is the better market? Well, actually, it'd be quite difficult to pull you away from this market. And it shows their route. So if I adjusted the road network, that might change. That would cost 84 to hook up there. Okay. Well, I don't exactly have lots of money at the moment, so... Veneration of the Virgin Mary. She's a special woman, but whatever. Or may the Madonna forgive them. May the Madonna forgive them. Will be very Catholic coded. Army drill researched. Cool. Yeah, we're working on getting an armory. I do want to increase the our literacy. The number of embrace institutions also helps quite a lot. Yeah, nobody in Europe knows what a meritocracy is. Does the Renaissance already have a presence in our lands? Yeah, it is. It does, and it's spreading. Okay. Must attempt to improve conditions. Yes, we must attempt to improve conditions. It will cost us a lot of money, but I'll accept that for the development gain. God, I want to eat Trier. Does the stab costs go down when embracing institutions? Does the stab cost go down? You mean over time? There are ways to modify it. Like I think certain advances will reduce the institution cost. There may even be laws that you take that could adjust your institution absorption costs. The game is quite deep, or has a lot of different little things you can tweak, which I don't know them all. So I think I've only really played about maybe 10-ish hours of the game, possibly 20, 10 to 20, somewhere in there. Yeah, but there are things you can do to adjust the costs. You know, some of these I think could affect your institution embrace costs. Yeah, for example, if you're a traditionalist, look at that. Max traditionalism gives you plus 200% embrace institution costs. if you max out your innovativeness, it reduces your institution cost to -50, and it gives you much more literacy, which sounds very good, actually. I'd like to work towards that. Maybe I could pull one of these guys off of this forever cultural assimilation thing and work on moving us towards innovative. Yeah, okay. That's slowed down the traditionalist gain. Changes with... Oh, actually, no, we are moving towards innovative. This is a policy of the veneration of saints and reliquaries law. Veneration of saint... Is this one of my laws? Oh, if we could change that. It costs us a lot of stability. Yeah, okay, so we're moving very slowly towards innovative with our counselor. How do you even pronounce this? Tres à l'italienne. Italian engineer. Nah, we don't need no Italians. So, yeah, for you, I would... I'd want a road up to here, which would cost oodles of money. Even just this connection would be quite expensive. Yeah, Namur loves insulting us since we can't do anything about it. Oh, although... Wait, are you directly ruled by the Holy Roman Emperor? Seems like it. Yeah, Bohemia would come charging on in if we were to do that. We'll put Henri in charge there. Excellent call. Can we assassinate him? We need 75 spy network. We'll keep building that up in Bohemia. And try to murder our brother. All 13 of my Moselle Franconians. So yeah, at first I thought this number here, the plus 69, was the amount of people, but I don't actually know what it is. Maybe it's a chance to increase the number of those pops? It's definitely not adding 69 people. We have a child who could be educated. Our grandson. Let's give him an administrative education. Are you the heir to anything? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, well, 4 kids is our lot. That's all we're getting. Can I murder Trier? No. Freaking Bohemia's here to block us. He's Bohemia's huge. Look at Blobhemia go. Now, who's winning the 100 Years' War? It looks like France is winning. Okay, we've got our advanced armory. What was I even working towards anyway? I wanted the men-at-arms tech. But I think I care a lot more about these economic technologies. So much so that I will cancel the men-at-arms tech for now. I think I'll invest some cash into stability. I don't like it being this low. How much would it cost to go all out? $1.25? No, $2.46. I would still accept that. I want my stability higher. We're making okay-ish money. Speaking of okay-ish money, we can try to get a connection to the coal market going. Should connect it up to the engine. Oh, I did pull these guys off of the... I temporarily pulled these guys off of the Paris market. Or the Bruges market. Yeah, it says Cologne is the highest market attraction. So why are you in the... No, he is in the Cologne market. And Bouillon. I think if you had a road hooking you into the route up towards Colm, you would be open to using a different market. Possibly the same thing with Archimont. Burgers request privileges. This guild investment moves us towards innovative. Yes, we will grant them these privileges. Um, 50 opinion for the County of Bar, but it makes our noble estate very happy. Middleton Advisor. Well, let's take it since it will give opinion with the nobility. Just being barely edged out for Bruges. It's banking. Great. By the way, can we mint more coins? We sure can. Oh, Venice is adding stuff to the HRE. Ooh, that's disappointing, yeah. Well, we currently don't have any minting bad stuff. Why don't we max out our minting for a little bit? Just print money. Our grandson. Let's give him a military education. Which of these little boosts would we like? I think the ties to neighbors sounds good. Free relation boosts are always welcome. Let's let it slide. Oh, we get another preacher. Oh, moves me towards traditionalists if I leave him be. Doesn't sound that bad. We'll lose stability. And we get heretics. That's a whole +2. It doesn't sound that bad. Traveling preacher? Oh no. Doesn't sound that bad. Oh, I don't want to be a heretic. They will not forget us. This. I'm not too worried about the free city of Aachen. Can I declare war on them? Yeah, but it would call in Bohemia. Is Bohemia still our brother? It is, yeah. Würzburg broke off their alliance. Very rude. It would cost us quite a lot of money to expand further north. Lollardy. Universal priesthood and rejecting the necessity of sacraments like baptism and confession. Okay. Life in Luxembourg, we must do what we can, but that's road money. Landtag agrees. Good. Bourgeois Pope. Give us legitimacy. Is this irreversible? I do like legitimacy. For the one in true pope, show unity of faith. I don't want spiritualist. Oh wait, this isn't moving me towards spiritualist. It gives me influence. Sure, we'll do that. And it makes France angry. Maybe I should send someone to improve relations with France. You don't want them deciding we shouldn't exist anymore. Right. Let's get that road. Yeah, don't anchor the sleeping giant. Yeah, exactly. I can't afford a road to St. V. Now I can. Let's get that road up to St. V. Get some administrative. I mean, France is just really strong in this period. I mean, they're very strong in EU4 as well. Did all these little countries exist before in Bohemia? Are they all vassals of Bohemia? You know, they seem to be independent, actually. Huh. I wonder if they got punched out of Bohemia, or if they were just always there. Entirely possible that they were just always there. And I didn't notice. Let's improve our relations with Cologne. And maybe even curry favors? Oh, we can't curry any more favors. Yeah, let's request market access preference. Ah, there we go. I think that got us all in... all in the Paris market. Yeah, it did. Nice. Throw money at the nobility to make them happy? Ugh, fine. We've got our standardized coins, which ups our minting threshold, which reminds me I should cut my minting. It's we got up to 6.3% inflation. Oh no, not the Petit Peuple. I actually quite like how they do the civil wars in this one. It feels less annoying than in the earlier iterations. So what would it cost to build a road to here? 119. What's that doing for control around here? No, it's actually helping it a decent amount. It's upped our control in the region. Yeah, we now only have one market, which makes things a lot less annoying for directing my trade around. Also means all of my production goes to one place, which is good. Huh? Oh, we get a whole dollar from the church. Cool. I should replay my loan. Yeah, this road is taking its time here. Where are we at on the science anyway? Increasing our trade capacity, trade range. Yeah, we're basically just working our way towards the thirst for knowledge. Better pop promotion sounds good as well. And spy network construction also sounds good. Belongs in a museum. Definitely do not want to move towards a spiritualist. So let's say it belongs in a museum. Alright, so from St. V to get here will cost me 118. That's just one more tick. That's just one more tick. And then that should be a connected road link all the way to Colne. Erosion of faith. Maybe our people should explore some alternatives, or we lose estate satisfaction. Let's go with the maybe we should explore alternatives. Let's get our road network hooked up so it goes directly to Cologne. Are these two halves of the country even connected? I think so. Hey there, fishy. More stab and legitimacy hits. Okay, we'll eat more stab and legitimacy hits. I was having fun watching your inscription streams earlier. A sad day for the Emperor. The Holy Roman Emperor is dead. So what will happen? So there's a imperial election. The Leshy's cabin was definitely my favorite part of the game. The weird, like, kind of, I wasn't as engaged with the weird kind of, story outside of the game kind of thing. Right, we're... Go to the markets. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's very cool. The, like, pretty much everything in the game is very cool. I ain't got time for that. Alright, so our nephew is still the king of Bohemia. Can we murder our nephew? So does our nephew have an heir? He does. He's 17. He's unmarried. It's 2 sons. This is, I guess, technically my... this would be technically my second run. My first run, I attempted to play as Bouillon, which is a single county with like 2,000 people in it. But that, for proved overly ambitious. You can't really do anything when you have so few people. Um, and I have another run where off stream run playing as the Iroquois. Um, which I think I have considerably more time in that run than this one. We're in the Iroquois run. I think I'm in the year 1600 ish. It's been interesting playing as them. Playing as them. New World is definitely a bit underbaked at the moment, especially while playing as one of the native powers. Um, but it was still interesting to play as them. Um, and they managed to make it a bit more because there's so much more kind of internal realm management and internal realm building with the economy and stuff. um it didn't even feel as bad in the like many years where you're just kind of alone in the new world, because you were still kind of developing your realm and like figuring out how to expand and stuff like that. Although the way they handle Terra Incognita, I think could be improved. Because at some point, when you're in the New World, you colonize, and playing as a native power, you might colonize right up to the Terra Incognita, and then your people will just never go over that hill. They just nope. There's dragons on the other side of that hill. We're not going over the hill. We will never ever explore over here. You could have a town of like 10,000 people, but since you're on the border with Terra Incognita, you will never know. You spend 100 years of your GDP, and you manage to get professional manpower because you need $100 plus um, 250 troops. And you can't get 250 troops until you've embraced like a bunch of the institutions. So you're as a native power, you're basically locked out of exploration until much later on. Or if colonizers show up, because if it has the same kind of like if your military unit moves into unexplored land that belongs to your enemy, then it will explore it, but not before then. You can't just walk in there of your own will. It has to be invading enemy land. Oh, yeah, we can educate some children. Here, you can have a diplomatic education. Oh, Burgundy, did you break free of France? I would really like it if you did. You're kind of looking like you might be... Oh, no, I think they did break free of France. Our diplomatic status allows the creation of alliances. No, okay, no, they are still a vassal of France. Oh, we can almost attempt to assassinate our nephew. This game feels like really like a fusion of Crusader Kings, Vicky, and EU4, and like some of the better parts of it. Yeah, we can assassinate people. You have to build up a huge amount of spy network, and then you can assassinate. What do clergy need earthly possessions for? So we could steal a bunch of money from the clergy. Or we can protect the clergy, which will cheese off our nobles. Yeah, I don't have enough experience with EU3 to comment intelligently about that. I did play a little bit of EU3, but that was like many years ago, and I never really understood anything that was going on in EU3. Gain 7 stability. Or cheese off the nobility. And we get some cash. I like money. Yeah. Get wrecked, clergy. We're stealing your money. And I like the road network thing. It's kind of cool. Yeah. I mean, I think even CK, well, see, even CK2 got rid of direct assassination as like just a button you can push. They added it in the plots. And I imagine they took a lot of the a lot of stuff from Imperator, but I definitely didn't play Imperator at all. But from what I know, they did have like funky stuff with pops and stuff, which I suspect they lifted and put into this game. But I mean, who's actually played Imperator? So who would know? Actually, I think Welly played a fair bit of Imperator, so he might be able to comment more intelligently about it. Okay. Do I just build RGOs with our cash? Or do we fund more? Do we fund more city stuff? RGOs are nice, simple stuff to build. And, wow, our iron mines would be big money. So sure, let's build RGOs. I hope they import the they bring back the music player thing so we can, when the game just goes quiet like this, you can force it to play music. I don't understand how it's so difficult for them to implement a working music player. Well, as I complain, the music comes back on. Right, so We're voting for imperial tax law. I mean, I certainly don't want any taxation, so we're voting for no taxation. Oh, we can try to assassinate him. Okay. Yeah, let's assassinate a character. Oh, can we not assassinate him? Ah, there he is. Requirements not met. We have greater or equal to 100. He needs a lot more. We need even more spy network to be able to get the Holy Roman Emperor. What about murdering their infant daughter? Oh, it's not even not even his progeny. Okay, where is the heir? Is this the heir? Heir. Here we go. Heir in the Kingdom of Bohemia. Yeah. Okay, well, let's let it build up even more then. How old is your wife? 42. Okay, so there's no more kids. So if we get rid of his sons, we might be able to kill off his line. It is continuing to build. Happiness among the clergy. They can get wrecked. Ooh, we could get more scriptorum. Yeah, let's get more books. How are we doing on our values? Okay, we're almost into tilting over to innovative. Oh, and how is the inflation? Declining. Censorship shields ally. I'll take the opinion boost. We seem to be going backwards on the assimilation here. guys really just do not want to assimilate to our larger culture. Doesn't seem to... I don't see any indication as to why. Is it low pop satisfaction, maybe? Maybe if there were, like, any kind of jobs here, people would be a bit happier. Could build a little market village. It's quite the oversupply of coal. No treasury taxation. I don't want to give anyone my money. Local pop conversion speed. Count is losing his abilities. Almost have the thirst for knowledge. So good. Yeah, Venice is part of the empire. I wish this pop-up wasn't showing up. I ought to see the highlighted HRE, but the pop-up comes up and covers it up. There's all of Christendom. Oh, we can do a pope, not a pope, parliamentary thing. Promote castle works. Expand our armory. Oh. Yeah, let's expand our armory. Get discounted construction of an armory in the capital. Sounds good. Yeah, we don't have enough people to turn you into a town. What did I say I wanted to do? Yeah, Bastogne was the place I wanted to turn into a town. I need like 300 gold for that. could max out our inflation for a while till we get to our 300 gold. And then we'll drop our inflation way down. Let's let it slide. We should probably improve opinion with Bohemia. Ask for ducal rights. Well, they don't want to do anything. We'll take that cheaper armory. How are we doing on the institutions, by the way? The Renaissance is nearly there. Meritocracy, we still don't know what it is. Let's take the estate boost. We've improved relations with France as far as they'll go. We could improve our opinions with Bavaria as well. Here we go. We can adopt the Renaissance. It costs us a lot of money and some stability. The additional reforms, additional cabinet seats. Universities and sovereignty, also good. And the disease resistance sounds like it would be very strong as well. Inflation at 8% is getting a bit high. Let's stop minting entirely. Yeah, as far as I know, it's just flat average literacy. So, if you're more literate, then you get more literacy. Embracing institutions boosts it as well. As far as I'm aware, library is one of the few things that will boost your literacy on its own. But you can only build the libraries in your towns, which is why I want to build another town. So I can get more libraries. Oof, and I can see it's already midnight. So I think we're going to have to call the stream there, because I do have to work in the morning. We'll call this one Luxembourg 03. Alright, is there anybody else streaming out there? Let's see. Kaladin's streaming. Kaladin is always streaming. So we'll send you guys on over to Kaladin, I guess. Thank you all for hanging out, and I will catch you next time. But actually, Blobber's streaming something too. Mecha Napoleon. I'll send you to Blobber. Beware the Blobber. Alright, off you go to Blobber. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. And we'll be back with more Luxembourg probably Tuesday. Bye.